Good morning and welcome to the penultimate round of the 2024-25 State League season. This is the round 20 matchup between your Ryde Hawks and the Sharks from Cronulla under 18s, moments away from the starting pitch here this morning. A beautiful morning in ELS Hall. We've just concluded the Hawkies Go Live event and a fabulous, successful event there for the Ryde Zuka teams progressing to live pitch. So super fun morning for those players, and thank you for all participants. I'll go around the diamond and introduce you to the Hawks, how they've taken the field. The starting pitcher this morning is Daniel Thwaites. Behind the dish, the honours go to Ren Adachi. First base is Cash Robinson. Second base, Ryan Chu. Third baseman this morning is Frank Clark. The shortstop for the fixture is Lachlan Heap. The outfield left to right, Kai Stacey. Christian Lane in centre, and the right fielder is Liam Warren. The designated hitter is Christian Morrison. Coming to the plate in this order, the Sharks will be led off by Liam Kavanagh. He's in the box at the moment. Com Shan in the two-hole. Matt Trainer will bat 3. Lewis Gardner is the cleanup. Jack Fletcher will bat 5. Jackson Griffith 6. Dean Mawson 7. Daniel Sarwan 8. And Nathan Pace will round out the starting 9. The umpire in charge of the fixture is Brandon Lee. The field umpire is Jeff Pettit. The scorers are Jane Heap and Marty Choate. And I'm Kerry Choi, and my panel operators today, as always, the talented Owen Taluda and Richard Thwaites. We are the GTL Stream Team. Yeah? Good, I got it right. I have to write it down every week. GTL Stream Team. That's on the ground from Kavanagh, scooped up very cleanly by Heap, and the ground out will be recorded as the first out here this morning. Stepping in for his first appearance will be the catcher, Com Shan. Oh, I've lost my little fluffy thing on my mic. Is it bad? Oh. So I can put my little fluffy thing back on? I have to put my fluffy thing back on. Okay. Technical issues. Okay, so Sheehan stepping in now. As I said, it's a beautiful morning here at ES Hall. I'm expecting the temperature to rise across the day. That's on the ground. It's going to get past the second baseman. No, it's not. And what a great diving play there from Chu. I honestly thought it was hard hit enough to get past him. But Chu with the dive, and the one pitch, one out there for Thwaites. So a nice job there from the second baseman, Ryan Chu. Matt Trainer, the designated hitter and pitcher for this game, will step in now for his first appearance. It's 26 degrees here in Ryde. As I said, we're expecting the temperature climb, expecting a top of 31. And the wind is out of the northeast, only 3 kilometres an hour. Oh man, that's why it feels so sticky. So 2 away here in the top of the first innings. If you have just joined us, Liam Kavanagh with the ground out to shortstop, and Com Shan with a diving ground out to second base. And 1-1 is the count now on the 3-hole hitter, Matt Trainer. Full program coming to you live from ELS Hall today. This under 18s fixture will be immediately followed by third grade at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. 3:30 p.m. for second grade, and the return fixture of first grade at 6 p.m. tonight. Worth tuning in for that one. Certainly worth making plans to head down to the ballpark. It is recognition night here. 14 RHBL representative teams who will compete in championships across the summer into the autumn. for 2025 will come tonight to be introduced for the very first time, and it's always a lovely event. So, and a great atmosphere for first grade to play. We're expecting a couple of hundred people on site, so a very, very fun evening is planned. Make your plans to head on down, and otherwise tune in and be part of that lovely celebration of the future of the Hawks. So Trainer will draw the walk, and stepping in now for his first appearance will be the cleanup hitter, Lewis Gardner. And Gardner will open his account with a big swing. 0-1. Apologies that our any stage physio radar, that a bit of a technical issue on that for today. We'll try and get it up during the course of the day, but if we can't, I will announce those pitch velocities across the course of the day. Another swing there from Gardner. So 0-2 the count now. Just quickly recap the innings. A ground out to Kavanagh, a ground out to Sheen, a walk to Trainer, and Lewis Gardner. Oh, we've got a broken catcher's glove, is it? Yeah? We have a broken catcher's glove. I was wondering what was happening, like Wren's just walking away. Had enough? Go home. Okay, so 2 strikes is the count on Lewis Gardner in the clean-up spot for the Sharks. Pick-off attempt there. Thwaites to Robinson, to Chew, and Trainer's going to get under the tag, says umpire Pettit. So the stolen base there for Matt Trainer, and puts a Shark in a scoring position. Good movement there from Thwaites. Trainer just getting under the tag at second base, said umpire Pettit. And it's not going to matter. Gardner will go down on strikes, and the Sharks will remain scoreless here in the top of the first. They will leave the run of Trainer stranded. As we head to the bottom of the innings, I will go round the diamond and introduce you to the Sharks, how they'll take the field defensively. The starting pitcher is the batter we just were introduced to there, Matt Trainer. Behind the dish, the honours go to Colm Sheehan. First base is Lewis Gardner. Second base is Daniel Sawan. Third base is Jackson Griffiths. The shortstop for the fixture is Dean Mawson. The outfield left to right, Liam Kavanagh, Nathan Pays, and Jack Fletcher. The designated hitter for the game, as we've already met, is Matt Trainer, occupying those 2 positions in the early part of this game. Your Hawks will come to the plate in this order. Lachlan Heap will get us underway. Ryan Chu will bat in the 2-hole. Christian Lane will bat 3. And a shout out to Christian for making the under-18s Australian training squad. Huge props for that kid. Well done, mate. Cash Robinson is the clean-up. Frank Clark will bat in the 5-hole. Liam Warren will bat 6. Christian Morrison 7. Kai Stacey 8. And Ren Adachi will round out the starting lineup. Just looking at that list of Australian under-18s players to see and make sure I got all the New South Wales kids, all the Ryde kids. Lachlan Vella, Matt Trainer, who's also in this game. Josh Nadai, former Hawk. Mason Melcoon. Christian Lane, who we've we've congratulated being one of our kids, Riley Cooper from Country, Ethan Bickle, Ashton Kennedy, a former Hawk, and Riley Puckett, Lachlan Robinson, Damien Wilson, a number of very, very familiar names there from New South Wales, making that under 18s 29-man training squad in preparation for the World Cup. So, trainer will open Heaps' account. They're called strike one. And Heap will send that one into the fence. So 0-2 is the count now for Lachlan Heap. And Heap will have a crack at that one. It will trail away foul down the third base side of the diamond. 0-2 remains the count. His pitch. That one's on the ground. Daniel Sarwan will combine with Lewis Gardner for the first out here in the bottom of the first innings. The ground out recorded there for Lachlan Heap. Will bring to the plate for his first appearance Ryan Chu. Chu making a great diving play to his left to retire Colm Shan. And trainer will open Chu's account, strike one. This will be my last under 18s broadcast for the season because I'm subbing out next week, remember? Are you? So we've got some celebrity commentators for you next Saturday. Unfortunately, I'm not in the country, so we've got the sub team come in, which I'm sure you'll all acknowledge will be the dream team. Will come in and take over the commentary next week. But next Friday, I will be here for a Little League. That's on the ground. The shortstop giving himself plenty of room, Mawson. And Chu's going to use his wheels, and he's going to get down to first base. So the single to shortstop there for Ryan Chu will give the Hawks their first base runner. A good effort there from Mawson. Gave himself plenty of room on the unfamiliar bounce of ELS Hall. So Hawks with a base runner now at first base. As I was saying, next Friday night we will be live streaming the Junior Championship games between for the Little League and Intermediate League division. So that'll be coming to you live from ELS Hall next Friday night. And those games are always a cracker. So really excited, looking forward to that live stream. The following Friday we'll have the Junior League and Senior League Championship games. So 2 Friday night additions to our broadcast on the GTL stream team coming to you over the next 2 Friday nights. And then of course next Saturday we're back here for the final round of the 21 rounds of State League 24-25. Lane's going to foul that one off. Christian Lane now, I think the count's 1-1. Yes, it is. Umpire Lee confirming 1 ball, 1 strike is the count on Christian Lane. Pick off attempt there from trainer Chu. Not with a very long lead, is able to get back to first base in more than enough time. That one's on the ground from lane, not clean from the shortstop, so the double play option is taken out of the equation for the Sharks. But Mawson will have enough composure to send that one down to Gardner, and Lane will be out on the ground out. Chu will stand safely at second base, so the Hawks have a base runner in scoring position. So Cash Robinson is the batter in the box. Chu at second. Let's just recap the half innings. Lachlan Heap let us off with a ground out to second base. Ryan Chu with a single to shortstop. Christian Lane with the ground out to shortstop. And Cash Robinson, the cleanup hitter. First pitch is in and down, ball one. That's going to sit up for Robinson. So 2 balls now. And that will find the strike zone. So 2-1. So 2-2. And that's down again, and it's away from Sheehan. Chu will get down to third base. So full count now for Robinson. And Robinson will have a crack at that. Into the top of the fence. Count remains full. Some lovely moments out of the Rookies Go Live this morning. I was asked a little kid. And the swing there from Robinson will end the Hawks here in the bottom of the first. And similarly, the runner will get stranded. So we'll head to the top of the second in a tied ball game. Lots of baseball still to come your way. We'll be back shortly with the top of the second innings. morning and welcome back to the top of the second innings. No defensive changes for your Ryde Hawks. Daniel Thwaites back on the mound, celebrating a birthday this week. Shout out to Dan. That's on the ground. The scoop from Heap, short setting his feet over to Robinson. And just like that, Jack Fletcher will be retired. So one away here for Dan Thwaites and the Ryde Hawks. Jackson Griffiths batting in the 6th hole. Will step in for his first appearance. And Griffiths will open his account. Big swing, 0-1. And another swing there from Griffiths. Nice movement on the pitch there from Thwaites. I don't know if the stream can pick that up, but I could certainly do that. Must be been around for too long. And the swing again from Griffiths. Thwaites will pick up his second strikeout of the game, his second out of the inning. And Dean Mawson, shortstop batting in the 7th hole, will step in now for his first appearance. That's on the ground. Heap with the scoop. The flick to Robinson. And the out will be recorded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pitches for Thwaites for the innings. So that will end the Sharks here in just 5 pitches for Dan Thwaites. We'll take a break. Very quick innings. We'll be back for the bottom of the second. Read it. Hey. Read it. Hey. Read it. Hey. Read it. Good morning. Welcome back to the bottom of the second. I was just having a chat in the commercial break there with a couple of the 5 Dock Falcons players who are hanging around watching this under-18s game after they went live this morning, and they're all very, very excited to get extra base hits. So a big shout out to their coach who followed the instructions to put the ball onto the barrel and let the kids have some fun and hit. And it was really great to see some of their smiles this morning when they hit off the live pitch for the first time. It was actually very, very charming. So the batter in the box for your Ryde Hawks now is Frank Clark, and no defensive changes for the Sharks. Matt Trainer is out for his second innings of work, and that one there into the plate from Clark, not called instantly by umpire Lee, and the Sharks thought they'd had the out, but the foul is the record of the pitch. So 2 fouls now for Frank Clark. 2 strikes, I should say, for Frank Clark. Oh, and another. That one bouncing off umpire and catcher. Both seem okay. I wasn't here on Wednesday night, but I understand that Paul Jones took one off the arm, and he's waiting for some scans to see if his arm was broken. So it can be very dangerous. And again from Clark, keeping himself alive. That's outside. Clark not chasing. Clark's going to swing at that one, but it is going to bounce away from Sheen. And Clark's going to get down to first base on the wild pitch. So the K wild pitch on that one, that's a scorer's reference, but the strikeout wild pitch is going to see Frank Clark down to first base. And Liam Warren will step in for his first appearance. And that's going to be in and potentially a bit up for Warren. One ball. And that one fouled back into the fence in front of us. We haven't been able to use our score box at ELS Hall here all year due to the degradation of the foundation of the floor. We just didn't believe that it was safe. It's open to the elements all year, so we didn't believe it was safe, so we haven't been using it. So you can probably see into the top left-hand corner of your screen there a temporary scorer's station. But we've just had approval from council for a complete revamp of the scorer's box and where we currently sit too. So we're going to have a lovely press box and score box for next season. Shame I'm retiring. You retiring too? Oh, well, we're all retiring. Richard's retiring. Clark's going to take off. He's going to get past the tag. I reckon he went around the outside of that tag or slid around the outside of that tag. Stayed on his line, but so Clark's going to get the stolen base. And 2 balls, 1 strike is the count for Warren. Hawks with a runner in scoring position now. Frank Clark. Second baseman's in. At second, shortstop's in. Everyone's clear. It's up for Ward. So 3-1. You see Frank Clark there in the front of the screen. That's second base. It's about 2 meters from the bag. Second baseman's in. Shortstop's in. You can see them flicking around down there. And that one's fouled off by Warren. A lot of dancing out at second base already this morning. Chu and now Clark. Sarwan and Mawson. So full count now for Warren. None out here in the bottom of the second innings. Clark standing safely at second base. And Warren's going to watch that one in. They'll send him back to the dugout. Trainer will pick up his first strikeout. Technically his second. Christian Morrison will step in now for his first appearance. And Morrison, first pitch, is down the chute from trainer, strike one. Clark's gone. It's up the middle for Robinson. Shortstop was out of position chasing Clark, and it's gone straight back up through the middle to centre field, and Clark's going to come around and score. So Hawks will plate their first run here off the single to centre field from Morrison. And Clark worked hard out there at second base, taking off on the pitch, creating the gap, and Morrison found it. Stacey will step in now for his first appearance, the first left-handed hitter here in this Hawks lineup. And the first pitch into Stacey will be down, called strike one. And Stacey with the swing, Shan keeping it in front. 0-2. And that one straight back up the middle from Stacey. The scoop from Mawson's going to combine with Sarwan at second base. And Morrison will be out at second base. But Stacey will be aboard there. So Sarwan with the spin, the flick, and the out at second base. Stacey aboard on the fielder's choice play. Randadachi will bat in the 9-hole for your right Hawks. Catcher this morning stepping in for his first appearance. And the first pitch into Adachi, strike one. You know what? It's pretzel night at the ballpark tonight. Hot pretzels. For those of you who don't eat carbs, that kind of sucks. For those of you who don't care, it's pretzel night. It's hot pretzels. I'm going to get some more information on that for you at home. If you're in the area, head on down. I'm pretty sure it's pretzel night. Hot pretzels with butter, salted butter or something like that. Sound about right. That's going to miss up for Adachi, 2-2. Yeah, it's pretzel night. I'll get a full match report on that soon. And Adachi will send that one skyward. It's going to go foul onto the concourse. Let's see if I've got some intel on that. Pretty sure it's pretzel night combined with back to rep recognition night. It's going to be a cracker. Okay, yeah. Hot pretzels with butter. Sign me up. Giddy up. It's a ball there for Adachi, so his count is now full. And he's going to foul that one off, keep himself alive. Hawks with some quality at bats here this morning. Hot pretzels with butter. I need a beer with that. No, I don't drink. I'll just have the pretzel, thanks. And Adachi will go down on strikes. That will be the end of the Hawks here in the bottom of the second innings. They will plate a run, though, and we'll take a break and be back shortly for the top of the third. Good morning. Still morning? Yeah, still morning. Whoa, been here since 6:30. Good morning and welcome back to the top of the third inning. Stepping in for his first appearance, batting in the 8 hole for the Sharks is the second baseman Daniel Sarwan. Probably pronounced that incorrectly. I've just had a check and it's Saywan. So Daniel Saywan is the batter in the box. It's on the ground. Chu, flick to Robinson, and the out will be recorded. Want to wait here in the top of the third innings. Just the 2 pitches there from Thwaites. The 9-hole hitter will step in now for his first appearance, and now will have met everybody in the starting lineups for both teams. Nathan Pace, the centre fielder, will step in for his first appearance. And the first pitch in from Thwaites, down for strike 1. And that one fouled off by Pace. And that's going to be outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a ball. And that one's on the ground, backhanded from Heap. The throw on the half volley, and the out will be recorded. Great athleticism there from young Lachlan Heap. And that's going to turn the order over for the Sharks. Liam Kavanagh will step in for his second appearance. A ground out to shortstop was his first at bat in the top of the first. And the first pitch into Kavanagh, down, ball one. That one's on the ground. Heap giving himself room, firing a bullet down to Robinson, and back to back ground outs there for the Sharks. And Dan Thwaites continuing his strong pitching assignment here. We'll be back shortly for the bottom of the third. Good morning and welcome back to the bottom of the third innings, and similarly to the Sharks, the Hawks have turned over their lineup. Lachlan Heap will step in for his second appearance, grounding out to second base in his first. First pitch in from Trainer will be down, ball one. That's going to drop down. So 3 balls, I believe, is the count. Yes, 3 balls for Heap. And that's going to miss inside, so Heap will draw the walk. That one's on the ground. The bounce to Mawson, favourable. And the pick at first base. The ground into double play there. It's a nice piece of fielding there, Mawson. Is it better? I'm just cooling down everything. Sorry at home if you were listening and it was you were getting a lot of wind feedback. We've just put a fan into the press box here, just to try and keep things. I actually Owen's got the internet block on an ice block, so we're just trying to keep all the equipment cool, and a fan's been brought in. So apologies if that was too loud for you at home. The ground into double play for Ryan Chu. Christian Lane is the batter in the box. And he's fired that one into deep left field. It's over the head of the outstretched left fielder, Liam Kavanagh. And Lane is going to get a stand-up double. So a 2-out stand-up double there for Christian Lane. So Cash Robinson will step in for his second appearance, a strikeout to end the Hawks in the bottom of the first. Has Christian Lane standing at second base, but no outs up his sleeve. That's outside for Robinson, ball one. Two balls. So 3 balls now for Robinson. And a strike there for Robinson. So 3-1 for Robinson. 2 out, a runner at second. And that's going to be outside, so Robinson will draw the walk. So with 2 outs, the Hawks now have runners on first and second. Stepping in for his second appearance will be Frank Clark. And the first pitch into Clark will catch the outside of the plate. 0-1. that one's on the ground. They're diving. Saywan won't make the play. And the Hawks were off and running, so Lane's going to score. So the single there, probably to right field for Clark in the end. Off the glove of Saywan. Diving play, just tipping off the glove. Clark's going to get a board. Lane's going to score from second base. And Robinson is going to get around to third. So Hawks now on the corners. And we've got a quick visit here from the Cronulla manager to the Cronulla staff. So I'll just quickly recap the innings. A leadoff walk to Lachlan Heap. Ryan Chu with the ground out, unfortunately resulting in the double play there. So 2 away it was for the Hawks from those first 2 batters. Christian Lane with a double to left field. Cash Robinson with a walk, and Frank Clark with the 2-out single to right field off the tip-off off the glove of Saywan. And that is how Lane has come around to score. How Robinson is standing safely at third base, and how Clark is, well, actually returning after that quick visit. So the Cronulla visit there complete. And Liam Warren is the batter in the box for your Ryde Hawks. A strikeout looking for him in his first at bat. And Warren showing bunt early. It is trailing away foul though. And the pick-off attempt there. They're coming home. The tag not applied by Sheen. So Robinson will come home to score. So Clark will take off on the stolen base. The first baseman, Gardner's attention was drawn to the home plate as Robinson was coming home. And Robinson avoiding the tag will plate a run for the Hawks and see Clark standing safely at second base, all with no outs available. And that's outside for Ward, so 1-1. Trainer with the turn. Clark back quickly. Second base pivots. Pivots and shortstop there. Second base and shortstop pivots not interested in Clark. And that's going to find the zone for Warren. So 1-2. The swing from Warren's going to bounce away from Sheen. Down to Gardner, and the out will be recorded. But not before the Hawks plate 2 in the inning. And they will head to the top of the 4th on the Red Stitches scoreboard. Your Ryde Hawks 3, Cronulla 0. We'll be back shortly with the top of the inning. Welcome back to the top of the fourth innings. No defensive changes for your Ryde Hawks. Colton Shen, catcher for the Sharks, is the batter in the box. The first pitch in from Thwaites, ball one. If you have just joined us, if you have just joined us, the Hawks plated one in the second, two in the third. That one's on the ground from Sheen. Barehanded from Chu, and it's not tidy. So the error there from the second baseman will see the Sharks with their first base runner of this inning. So Matt Trainer will step in now, pitcher of record for the Sharks. He drew a walk in his first at bat. First pitch in from Thwaites, strike one. One on one. That one's on the ground. Clark with the scoop. He's going to just take the out at first. So Trainer with the ground out there. Sheehan taking off on the pitch. So removing the double play opportunity, and he is now safely at second base. Trainer with the ground out. One away here. Lewis Gardner will step in for his second appearance. Strikeout swinging for him in his first at bat in the top of the first. And the first pitch in to Gardner, up ball one. That one fired back up the middle. And straight into the glove of the centre fielder, Christian Lane. Barely a step. So two out now here for the Sharks. Jack Fletcher will step in now for his third appearance. He grounded out to shortstop in his first at bat to get us underway in the top of the second. And the first pitch into Fletcher. The inside of the plate, strike one. That's going to sit up, 1-1. That one's up and away from Adachi. So Colton Shannon will get around to third base. So Sham just 90 feet away from the first run for the Sharks. 2-1 is the count on Fletcher. Fletcher sent that one skyward. And it's going to be taken in foul territory by the first baseman, Robinson, right on the fence. So Sheehan getting a board on the error, will be left stranded here in the fourth. And we'll head to the bottom of the innings. Your Ryde Hawks 3, Cronulla 0 on the Red Stitcher scoreboard. We'll be back shortly. Good morning and welcome back to the bottom of the fourth. And we have a defensive change here for the Sharks. Oliver Locker has come in to take over the pitching responsibilities from Matt Trainer, who will remain in the game as the designated hitter. Locker's the pitcher. Morrison's put that one on the ground. Third baseman has scooped it and down to Gardner for the pick. And Morrison will be the first out here in the bottom of the fourth for the new pitcher, Oliver Locker. Stepping in now for his second appearance is Kai Stacey. Stacey's put that one on the ground past the outstretched hand of the first baseman, Gardner. So Stacey jumping on the pitch from Locker and will get aboard with the single to right field. Renadachi will step in now for his second appearance. And, a big shout out to all of our under-18s parents this morning that came down to help in the canteen on the barbecue and for the grounds for the Hawkies Go Live this morning. An absolute team of our under-18s parents in the canteen this morning, all working in a perfect unison to get out thousands of sausages and bacon and eggs to feed the hungry Rookies Go Live horde. So we thank them incredible generosity of time from our under-18s parents this morning. First pitch into Adachi, ball 1. Beg your pardon, I've got a pinch hitter here. This is Gallardo. So Lucas Gallardo has come into the game for Ren Adachi. He's put that one on the ground. It's going to get past the infield, and the single there, hard ground ball for Gallardo, is going to see back-to-back singles here for the Hawks. And that's going to turn the order over. And Lachlan Heap will step in now for his third appearance. First against Locker. 1 out, 2 on here in the bottom of the 4th. And Heap showing bunt. And the stolen base there from Stacey is going to see the Hawks with runners on the corners. Gallardo not advancing to second. So Heap showing the bunt. Called strike on him at the plate. Runners on the corners. And Heap will see that down 1-1. Big shout out in advance to Ben Heap, who will be taking charge of the commentary next week for the under-18s game. So next Saturday, make your plans to tune in. There's Ben Heap. And that one quickly called a waste over the fence onto the concourse. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Of course, if we're going to talk canteen, we can't not talk and thank our canteen managers, Rob Zacconi, Greg Zacconi, and our ever-present master of all trades, I'm going to say. Master of all trades, Paul O'Neill. That's straight back up the middle from Heap. It's going to find grass. It's going to score Stacey from third base. So the Hawks will plate the run there with the single to centre field from Lachlan Heap. Gallardo will move to second base. Stacey will score. Ryan Chu will step in now for his third appearance. A single and a ground into a double play for him this morning. He has runners in scoring position, just the 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. And another bunt shown there by Chu. It's going to miss down. Ball 1. Gallardo's taken off. The bunt shown again. This one's got away from Sheehan. So the double steal there for the Hawks. We'll see them now in scoring position. Just the 1 out still here in this bottom of the 4th innings. They've plated 1, 4-0 on the Red Stitches scoreboard. The 3 balls. And the 3-0 will be a strike for Chu. And that's going to catch the top of the zone. It's a full count now. And that one's fired into left field. It's batted off the glove of the left fielder. 1 run will cross, 2 runs will cross, and Chu with the stand-up double to left field. The ball's gone in to under the fence, so Chu's going to get to third. So another two runs for the Hawks here on the double to Ryan Chu. So the Hawks extending their lead 6 runs to Neil Chu in at third base. And Lane will step in now for his third appearance. A ground out and a double for Lane this morning. That was off the pitching of Trainer. Locker is the new pitcher coming in to take over the pitching responsibilities here in the bottom of the 4th. Lane's lined that one into deep left field. It's on its way to the fence. And Kavanagh's going to pick it up right at the fence down the left field line. It's going to score Chu. So another stand-up double to left field there for Christian Lane. Amazing young athlete, Lane. Watched him come through the RHBL programs and took him away when he was just a small fella, and now very proud to have seen how far he's come. He's just standing out there at second base, the bottom corner of your screen. That's why we do it. Cash Robinson is the batter in the box right now. There's just one out here in the bottom of the 4th. And the foul from Robinson. The 1-1. Yeah. So the swing there from Robinson. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. Lane standing safely at second base. RBI double for him. 7-0 is the scoreline. Lane's taken off. He's going to take the base. And Robinson with the strikeout. Lane's going to hold third base. So the strikeout there for Cash Robinson will be the second out here for the Hawks. Frank Clark will step in now for his third appearance. Reached on a strikeout wild pitch and a single to right field for Clark. And the first pitch into Clark will be up, ball 1. And that one chopped at by Clark. Will be foul. It's 1-1. It's going to be up. 2-1. Clark will foul it off. 2-2. And that's up and out. It's a full count now for the 5-hole hitter, third baseman Frank Clark. Clark will draw the walk. So the 2-out walk issued there to Frank Clark. And Liam Warren will step in for his third appearance. And the swing from Warren will open his account 0-1. And a second swing there. So 0-2 now the count for Warren. Back-to-back strikeouts already for him this morning. That's going to miss outside. Clark's going to take off on the pitch, so he's going to get safely down to second base. Even though that one did bounce away from Sheen, Clark was virtually there anyway. So the stolen base there for Clark. 1-2 is the count for Warren. Clark now standing in scoring position. And the swing there from Warren, and that will be the end of the Hawks here in the bottom of the fourth, but not before they plate 4. And on the Red Stitcher scoreboard after 4 complete, it is your Ryde Hawks 7. Cronulla Neil will be back for the top of the 5th. Welcome back to the top of the 5th, and first pitch underway. It's just going to be fouled off there by Jackson Griffith. Coming back very, very quickly, and Griffith will foul that one off. Lucas Gallardo, who came in to the game to pitch hit for Ren Adachi, is now fielding in the catcher position. No other changes for your Ryde Hawks. Thwaites still on the mound. Gallardo behind the dish. Robinson at first. Chu at second. Clark at third. Heap at short. And outfield is Stacey, Lane and worn. That one's going to be chopped out again by Griffiths, and it's going to foul away similarly down the third base side. So 0-2 is the count now for Jackson Griffiths. So one ball, two strikes. And that one's fired into right centre field by Griffiths. So nice piece of hitting there, and that will be the first hit this morning for the Sharks. So the single to centre field for Griffiths will be the first hit here in the top of the fifth, and the first hit for the Sharks through four innings. Dean Mawson will step in now for his second appearance. Ground out to him in his first at bat. Now has Griffiths on the base paths. Not out. That one's in the dirt. It's bounced away from Gallardo, so Griffith will take advantage of that and get down to second base on the wild pitch. So Griffiths now in scoring position for the Sharks. 7-0 on the Red Stitches scoreboard. The first pitch of third grade scheduled for 1 p.m. Is that right? 1 p.m. 12:30. Yep. And that's gonna miss somewhere for Mawson. So 2 balls now. So first pitch of third grade scheduled for 1 p.m. It will be my last third grade coverage of the season today as well. Oh, sorry, I'm not going to be here, fellas. That one's lifted skyward by Mawson. A couple of steps for Lane, and the catch will be taken in shallow centre field. So 1 away here in the top of the fifth. So originally, Rob Hill was going to commentate third grade and second grade for me next week, but unfortunately he's had to withdraw, so I'm looking for a second grade commentary. Richard wants to step up. Richard and Owen. So if anybody has a really good idea for a commentator to replace me in second and third grade next week, that would be great. Otherwise it'll just be pitches. That one's in the dirt. Daniel Saywan, the batter in the box. You send the mic away with me, and I just watch it on a video. Seriously, we're not that hard up, surely. Surely there's a warm body in the country that will be able to do it. Half-hearted turn there from Thwaites. One out, one on, top 5. Yeah, I might get Ben to do a double. Ben and Gary might do a double. 2 balls. That one sent skyward by Saywan. And it's going to be taken in left field by Stacey, who's made a fantastic turn and fired it into third base. It won't be enough to stop Griffiths advancing, but great athleticism out there in left field from Stacey. Griffiths will move down to third base on the tag up. But it is 2 away here now in the fifth. The 9-hole hitter Nathan Pays will step in for his second appearance, a ground out to shortstop in his first at bat in the top of the third. The first pitch is going to be up or 1. So 1-1 the count now. That's inside. A swing there from Pace. So 2-2. And the swing there from Pays will end the Sharks here in this top of the 5th inning. Thwaites will pick up his 3rd strikeout and Griffiths will be left stranded. So good innings there for the Hawks coming up with the goods. And we will be back for the bottom of the 5th. Good morning. Still morning? No, it's afternoon. Woo! Good afternoon. Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th innings. And Oliver Locker remains the pitcher of record for the Sharks. Christian Morrison stepping in to get us underway. Morrison with a single to centre field and a ground out. Hasn't faced... Oh, yes, he has. He has faced Locker. Was the first of the Hawks to face Locker in the bottom of the 4th. So 2 balls now for Morrison. Another young fella with a bright career. Had a good start to the season too. Solid all the way through. Nice to see. 3 balls. And Morrison will draw the walk. So a lead-off walk here for the Hawks in the bottom of the 5th. Kai Stacey batting in the 8 hole. Reached on a fielder's choice and had a single to right field. Will step in now from the left side. The only left-handed hitter in the game. Last week we had a boatload. So none out here, bottom 5. And the first pitch into Stacey. Down, called strike 1. It's definitely got hotter here now at the hall. What is it? 28 degrees. Super fun to spend outdoors. I mentioned earlier in the broadcast that we're getting a revamp of the scorer's box and the press box here, and we'll break ground on that in July of 2025 as the wild pitch there. We'll see Morrison move down to second base. I'm not sure the budget extends to a fully enclosed press box with air conditioning, a fridge and or heating, recliners, but that's the vision. You can give up the fridge, but we want it ducted air. 3 balls, 1 strike is the count on Stacey. No, it's clearly not. So 3 and 1 now. Now that's outside, so Stacey will draw the walk. So back-to-back walks issued there to the Hawks. And Lucas Gallardo will step in now for his second appearance. He came into the game to pinch hit for Ren Adachi. And it is going to be a visit. So Cronulla visit here in the bottom of the 5. Looks like it is going to be a change there. So the hand over from Oliver Locker. We'll see the new pitcher coming in from the bullpen. What's your player number, young man? This looks like Aiden Roche. No, that's number 25. I don't have, oh no, 26, Aiden Roche. So Aiden Roche will come in to take over the pitching responsibilities from Oliver Locker. So yes, Aiden Roche is the new pitcher. I'll just quickly recap the innings. Not too much to recap here. A lead-off walk to Christian Morrison, followed by a walk to the left-handed Kai Stacey hitting in the 8-hole. So Roche just going through his last few warm-up pitches. So let's not look backwards. Let's look forwards. What's happening for today? Well, we've got third grade first pitch at... Third grade first pitch at 1. I just got distracted then because my panel operator is here singing a happy dance. I'm going home at the end of 18th. So you can't do that, dude. Okay. So first pitch of third grade is scheduled for 1 p.m. Is that right? 1 p.m. The first pitch of second grade is scheduled for 3:30 p.m. The first pitch of first grade is scheduled for 6 p.m. Now, with recognition night also at the ballpark tonight, that first pitch may or may not be a little bit behind schedule, but all teams and umpires have been made aware of it being rep recognition night. 14 junior Hawks teams. Now, let's talk about hot pretzels at the ballpark day. Yes, it is. It's pretzels at the ballpark. Someone's got to bring me a tester. So the first pitch in from Roche is jumped on by Gallardo. It's going to fly out to Kavanagh, who's going to put on a big chase and take the catch in shallow left field. So Roche, coming into the game just moments ago, will pick up his first out of his first pitch. The fly out to left field. It's going to turn the order over for your Ryde Hawks, and Lachlan Heap will step in for his 4th appearance. A ground out, a walk and a single. And the first pitch in from Roche will be inside. Ball 1. And that will catch the bottom of the zone. 1-1. And that one's been fired into left centre field. The jump from Mawson not enough. And that will be knocked down by the left fielder Kavanagh again. So the single to left field there for Lachlan Heap. Big jump from Mawson, but it was over his head. And the Hawks now with bases loaded. Just the one away here. Ryan Chu will step in for his fourth appearance. A single, a double, and a ground into a double play for Chu. And the first pitch in will be inside ball one. And that one's going to go into the top of the fence for Chu. We're getting down to the business end of the season here. This is round 20 of 21, the inaugural format of this competition. That one getting away from Sheen, but not enough for the Hawks to advance. So we're getting down to the business end of the season here. Still a lot of grades up from contention is my understanding. That will be down for Chu. And again, that's in the ground. So Chu's going to draw the walk, and with that being bases loaded, it will be a run for the Hawks. Let's just have a look at the standings, shall we? So this is a top of the table clash in actual fact. Ryde with 12 wins, 2 losses and 2 ties. Cronulla with 12 wins, 3 losses, 1 tie. So this game could potentially determine the minor premiership. I'm not going to go ahead and be Nostradamus here. There are ladder maths experts within the club who will do that, I'm sure, but this is the top of the table clash. Around the grounds, Manly are Manly are up 7-3 against Greater Western. Baulkham Hills are up 7-0 against MacArthur. The Vikings and Workers will play this afternoon. So another walk there to Christian Lane, and with the bases loaded, it is another run. So the top 4 currently sitting as Ryde, Cronulla, MacArthur, Blacktown. Baulkham Hills just outside of the top 4, but they are 7-0 up against MacArthur. So that win could be very important to Baulkham Hills, with Blacktown playing Vikings later in the day. So we do have a defensive change here, new pitcher. If I can get a player number there. Okay, so that change is that So Aidan Roche will come in to the game and take up the fielding position in right field. So that change will happen for Matt Trainer in the 3-hole. And Jack Fletcher will take up the pitching responsibilities, moving from right field. So Jack Fletcher, the new pitcher. Just a quick recap of the innings. A leadoff walk to Christian Morrison. Kai Stacey also drawing a walk. A pitching change saw Aidan Roche come to the mound. Lucas Gallardo flying out to left field. Lachlan Heap singling to left field. Ryan Chu drawing a walk and Christian Lane drawing a walk. And that is how the Hawks have plated 2 in the innings, extending their lead to 9 on the Red Stitches scoreboard there. Just the final few warm-up pitches on the Leagues Hub. Call to the bullpen. We'll see Jack Fletcher take over the pitching responsibilities from Aidan Roche. Cash Robinson will be the first of your Ryde Hawks to face Fletcher. 1 out, 2 in, loaded bases here, bottom 5. So the third Sharks pitcher to appear in this inning. So Robinson in the box. Fletcher fully warmed up. And that one will be in the dirt for Robinson, ball 1. Hot pretzel night at the ballpark. That one's in the dirt again, 2 balls. That will catch the bottom of the zone. 2-1 now for Robinson. That one straight back up the middle. Scoop from Mawson. The flick to Saywan isn't clean. So Robinson's going to get aboard on the fielder's choice, and another run will cross here for the Hawks. No out recorded there for the Sharks. Frank Clark will step in now for his 4th appearance. Strike out. Wild pitch saw him get to first, a single to right field, and then a walk. A couple of stolen bases, in fact 3 stolen bases for Clark along the game here. That one sent skyward by Clark. Moving in and taking the catch will be the left fielder. The tag up from Chu is going to be sufficient to beat the ball home. So the sacrifice fly there for Frank Clark will be the second out. And Ryan Chu will come home. Hawks extending their lead here, 12 runs to 0. We've got a pinch hitter here. This is Will Hooper. So William Hooper will pitch hit for Liam Warren. And the first pitch into to Hooper down, ball 1. 1-1. And Hooper's going to have a crack at that one. It will be foul, though. Someone trailing away from William Hooper, the pitch hitter. That one's on the ground from Hooper. Third baseman with a very long throw, and it will beat Hooper there. So a great job there from Jackson Griffiths. Will be the ground out to end the innings. The Hawks will leave the runners stranded, but they will plate 3 and extend their lead here on the Red Stitches scoreboard. 12 runs to 0. We'll be back shortly for the top of the 6th. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the top of the 6th innings. William Hooper, who came into the game from Liam Warren, has been replaced in right field by Morrison van der Westhuizen. So Daniel Thwaites remains on the mound, and that one change. I beg your pardon. William Hooper's now at first base. So we've got another change here. So it looks like Van der Westhuizen's come in for Robinson. However, it's worked. That's Morrison van der Westhuizen in right field. William Hooper is at first base. Ryan Chew at second. Frank Clark at third. Lachlan Heap at short. Kai Stacey in left. Christian Lane in centre. And Morrison van der Westhuizen in right. And that one's fired into centre field. And moving back and taking the catch quite elegantly is Christian Lane. So while I was picking up those defensive changes, we've got Liam Kavanagh at First base, Comsham with the fly out. This one is going into deep right centre field, and the chase is on from the centre fielder. And Kavanagh's going to run them all. And Aidan Roche coming into the game is going to pick up the triple to centre. The Sharks will play to run here. So I was concentrating on the defensive changes, not realising the Sharks were hitting. Liam Kavanagh with the single to centre, Comshin with the fly out to centre, and Aidan Roche, who has come into the game to hit for Matt Trainer, has tripled to centre field and scored a run here for the Sharks in the top of the sixth. And just a quick visit to the Hawks pitcher Thwaites. About 20 minutes left in this game. Lewis Gardner is the batter in the box. And Aidan Roche standing safely at third base. And that one jumped on by Gardner. Going to be fouled off. So Sharks picking up 2 hits in this inning. 3 hits for the game. Approximately 10 hits for the Hawks. That one in the dirt. 1-1. That one will catch the bottom of the zone there for Gardner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's fired again into centre field. Again, Thwaites. Lane will step over, take the catch, and the cutoff will not beat Roche home. So the Sharks will play another one here on the sacrifice fly from Lewis Gardner. Jack Fletcher now will step in for his 3rd appearance. A ground out and a fly out in foul territory. And that's Daniel Thwaites' time done. Daniel Thwaites, outstanding pitching assignment from Thwaites this morning. 5.2 innings. Given up 3 hits and 3 strikeouts. Let's have a look. Only the 1 walk for Thwaites across his 5.2. It's outstanding pitching assignment from young Daniel Thwaites. And Hayden Cleland will come in to take over the pitching responsibilities from Thwaites. Cleland just going through his last few warm-up pitches. We'll just recap the top of the 6th. A single for Liam Kavanagh, a fly out for Com Sheehan. Aidan Roche in his 1st appearance, tripling to deep right centre field. And Lewis Gardner with the sacrifice fly to centre field. And that is how we get to 2 out, 2 in, none on, and a pitching change made for Hayden Cleland. So Fletcher now will step in. He will be the first Shark to face Cleland. The first pitch in ball 1. And the swing there from Fletcher, 1-1. And that's outside. 2 balls, 1. And that one chopped at by Fletcher down the left field line. So 2-2. That one's on the ground. It'll be foul again. That one sent skyward by Fletcher. And Chu coming in and taking the catch behind the first baseman, Hooper. And that will end the Sharks here. They will plate 2. And we will head to the bottom of the 6th on the Red Stitches scoreboard. Ryde 12, Cronulla 2. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the bottom of the 6th innings. Apologies to those following along at home. The scoreline is 11 runs to 2, not 12. Christian Morrison is the batter in the box. Jack Fletcher is the pitcher of record. And Morrison will go down on strikes to Fletcher. He'll pick up his first strikeout of his pitching assignment. Kai Stacey will step in. We've got a pinch hitter here. This is Aaron Peachy. So Aaron Peachy coming in to pinch hit for Kai Stacey. And the first pitch into Peachy will be down, called strike 1. And a swing there from Peachy, 0-2. That's inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the swing there from Peachy. We'll see his time at the plate over. Jack Fletcher will pick up his second strikeout of the inning, second strikeout of the assignment. And Lucas Gallardo will step in for his third appearance. A single to left and a fly out to left. It's going to miss down 2 balls. And down the chute there. Gallardo almost out of the box. 2-1. It's going to catch the outside for Gallardo. So 2-2. That one fouled off. Again, almost a cricket shot there from Gallardo. Full count. And that one sent skyward by Gallardo. And Gallardo draw the walk. So we've got another pinch hitter here. This is Ben Andre O'Dibben. So Ben Andre O'Dibben will step in now for his first appearance, pitch hitting for Lachlan Heap. And the first pitch is in, ball 1. Two balls. And swing there from Andre O'Dibben. And another swing there. We'll see Andre O'Dibben's time at the plate done. So Fletcher will pick up his third strikeout of the inning, but that will be the end of this game. It will go the way of the Hawks, 11 runs to 2. And, a top of the table clash there. We'll get an update across the day to see if we are in a position to determine how the under-18s will fall, but it looks like we may have clinched the minor premiership with that win. getting a nod from my panel operators here. So if I can make that announcement while I'm in coverage and not some replacement team next week, I want to make that announcement. But a great season from the under-18s. I don't want to preempt that they have clinched the minor premiership, but I'm sure someone will let me know. So that's the end of our coverage for the under-18s. My final broadcast for 18s for season 24-25. Thank you for your patience with me across the season. We will be back very, very shortly for the first pitch of third grade. Good morning.